Hello and welcome to the Investing Iguana, where we help you make smart decisions about your money and your future. I'm your host, and today we're going to talk about where to find undervalued BTO flats in Singapore. If you're a first-time homebuyer in Singapore, you might be wondering whether you should apply for a BTO flat or buy a resale flat. BTO flats are new flats that are built by the Housing Development Board, HDB, and sold at subsidized prices to eligible buyers. Resale flats are existing flats that are sold by previous owners on the open market. There are pros and cons to both options, but one way to compare them is to look at the price gaps between BTO and resale flats in different estates. This could help you decide whether it's worth waiting for a new flat or whether you should just go out and hunt in the resale market. But before we dive into that, let's take a quick look at how much it costs to buy a BTO flat in Singapore in 2023. According to HDB, here are some indicative prices that are based on BTO launches in February 2023. For a BTO two-room flat, the mature estate price range is approximately 185,000 Singapore dollar, while the non-mature estate price range is about 97,000 Singapore dollars. For a BTO three-room flat, the mature estate price range is from 326,000 Singapore dollars to 372,000 Singapore dollar, while a three-room flat for non-mature estate is from $187,000 to $190,000. For a four-room BTO flat, the mature estate price range is from 459,000 Singapore dollars to 541,000 Singapore dollar, while a four-room flat for non-mature estate is 288,000 Singapore dollars to 291,000 Singapore dollars. Finally, a five-room BTO flat for a non-mature estate is about 401,000 Singapore dollars. As you can see, BTO flats are cheaper than resale flats in general, especially in non-mature estates. But they also come with a longer waiting time of about 4 to 5 years before they are completed. And if you want to sell your BTO flat after meeting the minimum occupancy period, MOP, of 5 years, you'll have to wait for another 4 to 5 years after key collection. That means you'll only be able to put your BTO flat on the open market after 9 to 10 years. On the other hand, resale flats can be moved into immediately, and they also have a shorter MOP of 5 years from the date of purchase. This means you'll be ready to sell your resale flat in 5 years if you want to upgrade or relocate. Resale flats also offer more variety and flexibility in terms of location, size, and design. You might even find some resale flats that don't require much renovation if they suit your taste. However, resale flats also come with a higher price tag than BTO flats. And this price difference varies depending on the estate and the flat type. So how do you know which estates have the biggest or smallest price gaps between BTO and resale flats? Well, that's what we're going to find out next. To do this analysis, we used average BTO prices across various projects for each of the flat types. We then compared them to the average prices of resale flats in the same area between September 2022 to March 2022. For three-room flats, we found that Geylang is the only estate where resale flats are cheaper than BTO flats by an average of $42,717. This could be due to the stigma associated with Geylang as a red light district or the older age of the resale flats there. The other mature estates such as Queenstown, Bukit Merah, Khao-Lang/Whampoa and Toa Payoh have smaller price gaps between BTO and resale flats ranging from $19,073 to $62,446. This means that if you want to live in these central locations, you might not save much by opting for a BTO flat. The non-mature estates such as Jurong West, Bukit Batok, Jurong East, Yishun, Woodlands, and Choa Chu Kang have bigger price gaps between BTO and resale flats ranging from $122,913 to $176,135. This means that if you don't mind living further away from the city center or waiting longer for your new flat, you can save a lot by choosing a BTO flat. For four-room flats, we found that Geylang is again the only estate where resale flats are cheaper than BTO flats by an average of $6,049. The other mature estates such as Ong Mo Kio, Bukit Merah, Cowlang/Whampoa, Queenstown, and Toa have moderate to large price gaps between BTO and resale flats ranging from $40,471 to $240,328. This means that you might have to pay a premium for living in these popular areas if you choose a resale flat. The non-mature estates such as Girone East, Tampines, Girone West, Woodlands, Ishuan, Choa Chu Kang, and Bukit Batok have large price gaps between BTO and resale flats ranging from $142,784 to $211,185. This means that you can get a good deal by applying for a BTO flat in these estates. For 5-room flats, we found that there are no BTO flats offered in mature estates in the February 2023 launch. The only non-mature estate that offers 5-room flats is Tampines, where the price gap between BTO and resale flats is $181,000. This means that you can save a lot by buying a BTO flat in Tampines if you need a bigger space. So what does this all mean for you as a home buyer? Well, it depends on your budget, preferences, and goals. If you want to live in a central location with good amenities and transport links, you might have to pay more for a resale flat or wait longer for a BTO flat. If you don't mind living in the outskirts or suburbs, you might be able to find undervalued BTO flats that can appreciate more in the future. Of course, there are other factors to consider besides the price gaps between BTO and resale flats. You should also check if you are eligible for CPF grants that can help reduce the cost of your flat. You should also look at the supply and demand of flats in different estates and how that might affect the resale value of your flat. You should also consider your lifestyle needs and preferences and how they might change over time. Ultimately, buying a flat is a big decision that requires careful planning and research. You should not just follow the numbers blindly or rely on hearsay or speculation. You should do your own due diligence and consult a professional if you need more advice. That's all for today's episode of the Investing Iguana. I hope you found this video helpful and informative. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. And don't forget to hit the bell icon so you won't miss any of our future videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time on the Investing Iguana. Stay smart and stay safe.